Hi, my name is Miss Townsend and I love math. Welcome to Math with Townsend. This video is for grade 10 students studying quadratic relations. In this video, we focus on the vertex form of a quadratic relation, and basically I'm taking up question 3 for some practice material that I handed out. Here in particular is the question we're going to be looking at in this video. Find the equation in vertex form of the quadratic relation given. So in part A, there's some information, and in part B, there's a graph. So if you haven't yet tried this question on your own, I recommend you pause the video here and then press play when you've attempted these questions on your own. So let's work on these questions. So first of all, because I need to write the equation in vertex form, the first thing I need to think about is what vertex form looks like. So here's the equation, y equals a bracket x minus h squared plus k. And of course, we know that the vertex comes from h and k. Oops, little pop-ups, sorry. So let's focus on the first question. So again, this is what I want. So except for when I'm done, I'll have actual numbers for a, h, and k. So now I'm given the vertex. So because I'm given the vertex, I already know h and k. So I just have to sub them in. And I'm most of the way done. So y equals a x minus 6 squared. And then it'd be plus negative 10, but of course we would write that as minus 10. And you'll notice that the vertex is 6, but in here there's a number that says negative 6. That's because if I were to substitute 6 for x, 6 minus 6 is 0, and 0 squared is the only non-symmetrical point. That makes it the vertex. So anyway, I've subbed in h and k from the vertex. Now I still need to find a, and I don't know it yet. So what I do know is I do know that there is another point on this quadratic relationship at 326. And remember, when you're given a point, you're given two pieces of information at once. So if I let x be 3, then I have to let y equal 26. So if I let x equal 3, I can let y equal 26. And then the only variable left that I don't know is a. So I'll be able to algebraically solve for a. So again, we're taking from the point x and y and subbing them in for x and y in the equation. We still don't know a, so that's still the unknown. And what I have now is simply an equation where there's one unknown, and that unknown is a. So I just have to do some good math to figure out what a is. So first of all, I'm going to do this bracket, which says 3 minus 6, because I don't want to, algebraically move a bracket around if I can actually resolve the bracket. So 3 minus 6 is negative 3. And because negative 3 is squared, I might as well do that as well. Negative 3 squared is 9. Now, what I have here is a times 9, but it looks funny. We don't write a times 9 like that. We write 9a to mean a times 9. And so now I'm just solving, and it looks just like all those questions you solved forever in grade 9. Here's a, it's multiplied by 9, and then subtract 10. So I need to get rid of subtract 10 first, so I'm going to add 10 to both sides. And then I just need to divide by 9 to get that a equals 4. And once I know that a equals 4, I can now write my final answer, because now I know what to put there. Y equals a x minus h plus k. And there's that quadratic relation in vertex form. So part B, very similar, except for this time, instead of writing the information, the information is given to me from the graph. And I can see the vertex is at negative 2, 7. So I'm going to start by substituting in negative 2 and 7 for h and k. And you'll notice when I substitute in negative 2, my next step is going to be, there is a little bit of math I can do here, because x minus negative 2 just becomes x plus 2. And so again, you'll notice what always happens is that h value in the vertex, which is negative 2, looks like it's changed signs. Now it hasn't actually, right? H is still -2, but again, -2 from the vertex, if subbed in here, makes that 0, and that's what we want. So I'm almost done. I've got H and K. I still need to find A. So to find A, the other information I have is this point. And again, whenever you're given a point, you're given an X and a Y value that satisfy the equation. So now I'm going to sub in for X and Y these values, and that will leave me with just A as the letter I don't know. So again, do as much math as I can. In the bracket, I can do 0 plus 2 is 2, and I can even square that because it's just 2 squared, which is 4. So it's really 4 times A, right? So A times 2 squared is the same as A times 4, which is written 4A. Subtract 7 from both sides, divide both sides by 4, and I've solved for A, but of course we need to reduce our fractions. That's -1/2. So now I know the value of A, and I can go back and write my equation again, but this time I know A, H, and K, not just H and K. So Y equals -1/2 X plus 2 squared plus 7. That's the equation in vertex form of this parabola. I hope that was helpful. And I just want to remind you, watching videos does not mean you're studying. Studying means actually doing math questions. So now that you've seen me do this, go and practice some on your own. Thanks for watching.